My people, I'm about to flip the script on you in this COVID-19 strategy that I have for selling shirts online. We're about to talk about custom face mask. Let's do it. Alright, so I just made this last video where I was talking about reviving my brand, bepositivewithus.com. I kind of explained in the last video why I had wanted to start that brand. I ended up just kind of scrapping the project. You know, I have ideas all the time. Sometimes they come to fruition. Sometimes, you know, they get a little down the line and you decide, hey, let's not do it. But right now with what's going on, I mean, everyone obviously is wearing face masks. I mean, I'm hitting record right now in May 2020. I don't know when you'll see this video, but, you know, people are wearing masks. I think we're going to be wearing them for some time. Custom masks and branded masks are obviously becoming a thing. And so, I think if people are going to wear something to protect and cover your face, I think they want to do it with some kind of swagger, some style. They want to like customize what they've got on their face, right? I mean, I know I do. So I just kind of saw an opportunity, and then so I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So I'm going to walk you through kind of just the research that I've done over the last hour to decide that I think I'm just going to like throw like a $500 investment at this project, and I'll kind of walk you through just kind of what I'm thinking, and that'll help. That'll test the project and decide, hey, is this something viable that people want, or is there not a market for it? But my gut says that there is. So let's see. So I already am familiar and affiliated with this company called Printful that does print on design. So basically you create a custom product, you can place it on a website and whatnot, and someone places an order and it goes through Printful. Printful actually is the one that prints the order and ships it to the customer. So basically fulfilling the order for you, and you're not having to do anything. So you're not stocking inventory. And so that business model was really interesting to me. So I'm already familiar with it. So it dawns on me, oh wow, like so I just hop on the website this morning. I'm like, man, I wonder if they've thought to do masks. And when I hop on the website, here's exactly what I see scrolling down just a little bit. So they have custom face coverings. And super interesting to me, right? So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe let's amplify this a little bit. So that's the first thing that I did. Second thing that I did is when I opened up my email this morning from The Hustle, they're talking about custom face masks, which is really crazy. And I'm like, man, the timing of this is wild. And so, let's see. It mentions a business in here in this article. But what this is talking about big companies getting on branded masks, and then it describes this startup maskclub.com, which just launched. Let me show it to you real quick. They're sold out, so it's pretty crazy. It's like a licensing company that makes branded gear, and they due to high demand, all mask out of stock. I mean, didn't even put an S on that mask. I mean, these guys are just blazing, right? So you can sign up and get some updates or whatever. But so you buy one, we give one, which is really cool. So that's kind of what I want to do. So my thinking is like custom design masks, and for every buff or mask, whatever that's designed and purchased by a person, I'm thinking to have a give feature where we give away a mask to businesses on the front line. I don't even know what that is, but I guess we could just start keeping count, and if the business takes off, it'd be really cool to be able to give away thousands of masks to companies, maybe smaller companies. It's hard for them to get them or whatever. So I saw that this was launched. I read this article here, and then so it gets me looking, right? So I'm starting to look further. So I think I'm going to I have not used Shopify yet to run a store that feeds in with Printful, but it integrates with Printful, and I did already know that. So for this test, I'm thinking to launch with Shopify. One, because I think it'll be super quick and easy, and then I'll probably put like an advertising budget together on Facebook is probably where I'll do that. Maybe Facebook and Instagram or whatever. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not there yet, right? So But so I also did this. So I searched Google Trends, right? So buy a face mask. Now, obviously, it's trending back down. So it went crazy. It went bonkers. And this is end of March, early April. So I'm, obviously I'm a couple of months past this. Hey, I'm not necessarily always the trendsetter, but still, I think that masks are going to be a part of our future. So my gut says that a designed mask that you can self-design yourself and like have a piece or a part of that design and it be custom to you. I mean, like, why wouldn't you get one of those for your wardrobe, especially if it's like it's washable, you can keep it. So yeah, so I already hopped on GoDaddy and looked at some domains that are available right now. I'll show you 3 that are available literally for $1 today. Facemaskofhope.com available. CreateYourOwnFaceMask.com available. CreateYourOwnMask.com available. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing it, hey, you can see whatever I've snagged or someone else has snagged and purchased the other ones. And so I'm thinking what I will do is forward this domain to a page of BePositiveWithUs.com. Maybe it's like BePositiveWithUs.com/face mask, and it's only like the face mask section of the site that's selling them. And this is just what I'm thinking. That way on that site, we can still sell shirts and other items that have positive messages and sayings on them. So that's what I'm thinking. So then I did a little bit of research and I see, okay, Zazzle.com, you can buy buffs and masks and stuff. They're less expensive than what I'm going to have to sell for, which at first I was a little bummed out. I was like, oh no, man, these are only $13. I'm going to have to sell mine for like $20 in order to generate a profit and be able to like give away a mask. But I think me having one that give feature is pretty cool too. The custom ability is pretty cool. And then the third thing is that like it's not always just about price, right? So it's partially about your story and what quality you have. So Buff, this company, I mean, this is an old original company. So these guys are right here on their website, $24 and $20 for their design buffs. So that made me feel a lot better because that's probably give or take the price point where we'd have to be in order to be able to generate a profit and reinvest money into, some ads and keep the process going forward. So that's Buff. REI, kind of same thing. I looked, okay, it's $20. I think that's actually from Buff, same company. Amazon.com, so I hopped on and they range, but there's that's $30. That's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna call it a head buff, but really it's like a kind of face mask buff or whatever. So I mean there's so these aren't crazy, right? So okay, $20 for this, 17. So I'm gonna be looking at like 10, and mine are approximately $20 for my pricing, give or take. But I'll also have, so I'm going to go back over to Printful here. I'll also have the ability to, so Printful now has the ability for customers to actually customize their own order. So it used to be that you just made products, you designed it with Printful, and then you sold them. Now they have a tool that actually has the ability for customers to kind of tweak and adjust their own products, which is pretty dang cool. And I think that could be really neat for this specifically face mask situation for the buff. And I looked at the price points on these. I logged in, so they're going to be $12.95. It looks like is the cost. To me, $12.95. So it's it's all over print design, so it can be printed all over on the die, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I just switched gears, whereas I was just about to start and relaunch with just the kind of t-shirt or positive brand. It just hit me this morning to do that, to look into this. So you're getting to see live me go through the thinking process, the research process, what I'm looking to do. And now's the point where you kind of like, you dip your toe in the water and you put real money on the line. It's not like I'm putting thousands of dollars out there. I think I could probably test the whole idea for $500 or less and decide like, okay, is this doable? Is there a market for this? Can it happen? So I'll create another video. I don't know at what point. I don't know if I'll do it right in the middle. Maybe as soon as I launch, I'll go ahead and create a video. But yeah, so I've gotten you know, my assistant. I'm gonna let him watch this, and then we're gonna switch gears and look at creating designs and positive messages that I already kind of had a list of. So we're gonna look at doing that for this business and see where we go. So do me a favor, like the video, comment below. I don't know if maybe you know of other resources that are like Printful, maybe that you like better. I know that other ones definitely exist, print on demand services. You know, I have a merch account through Amazon, which I think is invite only currently, I believe. But yeah, is this idea, is it crazy? Is it possible? Is it doable? Are people going to be covering their faces for the foreseeable future? I'd like to know what you guys think. And continue. I'll put some more videos that'll hopefully be of value to you right here at the end. And I look forward to connecting with you guys soon. Take care.